As each month has gone by since that September 10th day, I truly believe this is the unfinished progression of the fallout of that event, the stages of how it has unfolded and how it will continue to unfold. Grief, question, suspicion, theory, lead, evidence, conclusion, and ultimately the truth. Right now, I believe we are at a critical crossroads between leads and evidence. We live in a sick world that hates the truth. We're up against powerful forces of darkness and a sinister evil that never rests, Satan. I truly believe that there has been a massive worldwide manipulation of the Christian faith surrounding the assassination of Charlie Kirk. This strategy was used to weaponize people's faith in Jesus against themselves in order to make people believe a specific narrative. I will call this the all things are possible narrative. This is the narrative that the current Turning Point USA has pushed relentlessly. They want you to believe Tyler Robinson was the lone shooter. They want you to believe that Charlie's bones were so healthy and had a spine like Superman that his neck stopped a .30-06 rifle and was a miracle that no one else was killed. They don't want any footage from Utah Valley University to be seen, and they have done everything they can to backtrack Charlie's stances on many topics, especially Israel and Iran. If you question or push back against any of this narrative, according to TPUSA and many others who I will mention in this letter, you are a crazy and demonic conspiracy theorist that hated Charlie. I've done extensive research on the .30-06. I've listened to gun experts, former US soldiers, and have done my own research on its capabilities. This weapon is capable of killing any land animal on Earth. This includes moose, bears, elk, elephants, buffalo, rhinos, etc. I will now read Andrew Colvette's tweet from X on September 20th in its entirety. I want to address some of the discussion about the lack of an exit wound with Charlie. I'm usually not interested in delving into most of this kind of online chatter, and I apologize, this is somewhat graphic, but in this case, the fact that there wasn't an exit wound is probably another miracle, and I want people to know. I just spoke with the surgeon who worked on Charlie in the hospital, ... He said the bullet, quote, absolutely should have gone through, which is very, very normal for a high-powered, high-velocity round. I've seen wounds from this caliber many times, and they always just go through everything. This would have taken a moose or two down, an elk, etc. End quote. But it didn't go through. Charlie's body stopped it. I mentioned to his doctor that there were dozens of staff, students, and special guests standing directly behind Charlie on the other side of the tent, and he replied, quote, it was an absolute miracle that someone else didn't get killed, end quote. Quote, his bone was so healthy and the density was so impressive that he's like the man of steel. It should have just gone through and through. It likely would have killed those standing behind him too, end quote. In the end, the coroner did find the bullet just beneath the skin. Even in death, Charlie managed to save the lives of those around him. Remarkable, miraculous, end quote. Andrew Colvette, September 20th, 2025, via X. This is just one of the many ways, especially early on after Charlie's death, that Turning Point USA has used the Christian faith to coerce people into believing their narrative and that there's nothing more to know. No need to ask questions, end of story.